how to actually improve your Spanish this year. So many times when we start learning a language, you focus so much on grammar, on vocabulary that we don't really use, on things that are helpful, but don't really improve or give us that confidence to speak Spanish. So, or the language you're learning. So what I do when I teach, when I start working with a student is, of course, we're going to study grammar. Of course, we're going to study vocabulary and idioms and all those nice and wonderful things. But we really get clear on why we're learning Spanish. Okay, so why do you want to learn? That should be your first question. If it is for communicating with family and friends, start learning phrases, start learning vocabulary related to that, to those conversations that you want to have. If it's for work, same thing. Okay, so I always want to focus my lessons on what my student needs. So if we study vocabulary, what vocabulary would you need? What would be useful for you? Maybe you want to learn as a hobby, but what interests you, okay? You have to get very clear on that to make it better, because when you learn like this, it's easier for you to remember. Once you get clear on that, the next step is to grab a binder or different notebooks for different things. So I love to have a Spanish phrase notebook first, in which you write down the phrases that make sense to you, or phrases that you like and you want to start using. Okay, that is one. Another one for grammar. Grammar is so much fun, and being able to practice and learn grammar is one of my favorite things too. Another one for vocabulary. Vocabulary / reading, because you can combine reading with learning. I love encouraging my students to read. We always choose books that they like, and we focus on each page, because each page has so many things that we can learn from, okay? So have a book or a notebook related to vocabulary and reading. And another one that you should have is one dedicated to writing. When I say writing, it can be as easy as to-do list, reminders, okay? Or if you want to elaborate more, journal, or my favorite, scripting. I do my scripting in English because I love learning English. You can start doing it in Spanish. For this new year, I would encourage you to plan out your weeks, start planning what you're going to do each day for Spanish, and also incorporate things that you like. So you can have Monday to Friday with grammar, reading, vocabulary, writing, or whatever you like, and then weekends for fun, like watching your favorite TV show but putting the audio in Spanish, or singing along your favorite music, okay? So those type of things, when you combine grammar, vocabulary, reading, writing, listening, and talking, because when you mimic, when you sing along, you're also speaking, okay? You're talking out loud. When you combine all of those things together, you will see that learning Spanish becomes something so much easier. For speaking also, you can join groups of friends that speak Spanish, or classes, or one-on-ones like I do. I do private one-on-one tutoring classes in which we focus on conversation first, but always going to grammar, of course, and all the things that make Spanish learning fun. I hope that you found this video useful. You can learn Spanish, you can start learning, and you can improve it no matter what, I'm telling you. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day.